back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. Apologies about the lighting before I get started with this video. As you will know if you are a long time watcher of my videos, the camera is in the conservatory right in front of me and it's a very sunny day, so I cannot control the lighting. I prefer natural lighting for videos over studio lighting, so it might change around a little bit. I'm actually rushing to try and get 2 videos filmed this afternoon because I've just seen a weather report for the UK, which looks horrific. You wouldn't think it now because it's beautiful outside, but apparently we're going to get really bad lightning storms over the next 2 days, and they've even put out a risk of life. They've even put out a risk warning for people to be really careful because it's meant to get super bad. So I'm trying to film these 2 videos now. We've just done a shoot in the studio for a beautiful little girl, and so if I look a little bit flustered and my makeup's all over, it's because I've been working on a shoot all morning doing hair and makeup. So this video is going to be my May favourites video, so I'm going to talk you through my makeup and beauty favourites. My first favourite is this little product, and this is called Lou, and it's by, I don't really know how to pronounce this name. I don't know if it's xoxo or xoxo, and it's actually called Erase. So what this is, it's a cleansing, exfoliating and brightening powder. So you can see there, it's like a powder inside. And when you actually take it out of the container, there's a little stopper there so it doesn't go all over the place. If you're anything like me, as soon as I open bottles and tubs of things like pigments, they are all over the place. So this has a handy little stopper inside. So what you do with this is you mix a tablespoon of this powder with half a tablespoon of water, and then you apply it to your cleansed face, or you can use it to cleanse with as well, but I prefer to take my makeup off first. And you let it sit on your skin for about 1 minute, and then you start to massage it into your skin whilst it's still damp, and the powder actually comes away like a razor peels, and with it, it takes away things like blackheads, it brightens your skin, it makes it feel more nourished and look more vibrant and healthy. I really like to use this on my skin if my skin is being a bit problematic. For example, the other day I was out in the sun, maybe a little bit too long. I didn't actually get sunburned or anything like that, but my skin felt a little bit sore and I felt like I had little blisters underneath my skin. I don't know if it was a reaction to a couple of new sun creams that I've been trying out or whether it was actually the sun. But my skin just felt a little bit angry and I was getting really scared that my acne was coming back and panicking that I was going to have this horrible breakout. Anyway, I used this product, and because it's quite soothing and calming for the skin, it took that down within a couple of days. So they recommend for you to use this once or twice a week. I find that twice a week is perfectly adequate, but I did use it 2 nights in a row to help my skin. And it really did. It's a nice product to use. So if you're looking for a new cleanser or a twice weekly treatment that you can use just to give your skin a little brighten and an extra boost, then I highly recommend this. My next favourite is a foundation from Maybelline. This is the 24 Hours Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This is an amazing little drugstore foundation. I never used to wear drugstore foundations at all. I was always really sold on my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. It was like my ride or die, I would never use anything else. And then I discovered the L'Oreal Infallible, which I thought was very much like Studio Fix. And then I discovered this one, and this is just equally amazing as the L'Oreal one. So this is a really nice full coverage foundation. It doesn't feel thick and gloopy on the face, and it doesn't look cakey and dry either. I find this to be perfect on my skin. I'm wearing it at the moment. It stands the test of time on really hot sunny days when I'm running about and doing photo shoots or running to meetings and things. It's a really good foundation. The colour that I wear is number 3, which is True Ivory. It is actually a tad dark for me, which is just ridiculous. My skin is so pale, so I have to really blend it down my neck with a bit of a moisturiser. But it's such a nice coverage. I think personally that there is quite a good shade range in this foundation range. But yeah, it's a really nice one to try. I'm not sure if they do a lighter one than this. They probably do, but they didn't have any in stock when I went to Boots that day, so I picked the closest one up that I could find. And yeah, it's a really nice one. So if you're in the market for a new foundation and you like full coverage, well, medium to full coverage that you can build on, definitely try this one. My next favourite is from Illamasqua, and this is their gel sculpt stick, and the colour is Silhouette. So when you see the colour of this, it might look quite frightening and quite dark, but trust me, once you put it onto your skin and blend it out, it looks beautiful. So because we've had some really nice sunny days, I've been using this just on my bare skin without any foundation and just blending it out with a fluffy brush just to give my skin a little bit more colour. So that's what it looks like when you first put it on, and then once you rub it into your skin, it looks beautiful and natural. I think this feels quite cooling as you put it onto your skin as well. There you go. It's not quite as scary when it's rubbed in. I don't really like to use it on top of foundations because sometimes I think it does make them a little bit patchy because it can grab onto areas, and then when you're buffing out and little bits of it are already drying, it can get a little bit patchy, but I love it on its own. I think it would be best suited with a product like a BB cream. Or something that's a bit more lighter and a bit more nourishing on the skin, a bit more moisturising. But it's such a nice product, and it smells quite nice too. My next favourite is from Laura Geller, and this is the Easy Illuminating Stick in the colour Ballerina. And this is beautiful for these summery days where you don't want to wear much makeup but you want a little bit of sheen to your skin. I'm just going a bit heavy-handed here so I can show you what it looks like, because I don't think you'll be able to see it properly if not because of the lighting. I hope you can see that because it's such a pretty colour. It's gorgeous to put on the cheekbones, on the high point of the nose. I put a little bit just above my brow and on my brow bone, and it just makes your skin look really nice and fresh. I like to wear this without foundation and with the Illamasqua Sculpt Gel, and it just looks so pretty. It's so perfect for those days where you just don't want to bother with makeup or where it's too hot to wear makeup. Just a beautiful product. And that's coming from somebody who doesn't tend to like cream products. I always go for the powder products, but I really like this one. My last two favourites are from a company called Effect Cosmetics. They actually reached out to me after they saw my unboxing video where I said that I hadn't tried anything from Effect before, and they kindly asked if they could send me some products to take a look at. So of course I said yes, and they sent me some absolutely beautiful products to try. Some of my favourites have already made their way into my professional kit, but I will show you them another time. In fact, I've featured them on my Instagram, so I will put a link down below so you can see my Instagram and you can find the posts on there. But yeah, these are two of my favourites that was sent along. So this is the Evening Mood palette. I mean, just look at those beautiful colours. These are so beautifully pigmented and they are very easy to work with as well. It's a great palette, you've got some great brights there, amazing for festival season or for the summertime, and then you've also got your smoky classics down here as well. I'll insert a couple of pictures of the looks that I've done with this palette so you can see what it looks like for real. And then my last favourite from them is the Contour palette. So here's what the palette looks like inside. Here you have your darkening shade to contour with, your light shade to add your light areas back in, which you can see is very well loved, and a highlight shade, which I haven't used that much to be honest. The one that I really love out of this palette is this brightening shade here. It's perfect for when you apply your base to your eyes, just to set it, ready for adding your eyeshadow, and it's perfect underneath your eyes as well to brighten and really lock your concealer in place. And it smells amazing while you use it as well. It sounds really strange, but if any of you have smelled American Cream from Lush, it smells like that, which is one of my favourite scents ever. I love American Cream from Lush. So obviously this is a winner for me. And that actually brings me to the end of my favourites video for this month. I feel like I've rambled on quite a bit, but I don't actually have that many products to share with you. I really don't like just throwing products in for the sake of it. Unless I've been absolutely loving them that month, they don't make it into the favourites video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and also please subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box so we can have a little chat, and I will see you again soon for a new video. Bye!